Hi guys! Welcome back again to another vlog. This video will be a part 2 or a sequel to my first video that I uploaded about my hair journey or regrowth journey na share ko sa inyo way back around March or mga April, yun. Wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa, let's get straight to the video. So, meron akong mga notes here. Meron akong notes here ng pagdi-discuss ko about my hair progress or hair regrowth or hair therapy progress. And ayun, I just want to do a quick recap. Sa una kong video o hair update video ko, share ko sa inyo guys yung experience ko with hair alopecia from not knowing that it was hair alopecia nung 2020, around pandemic. Nakikita ko medyo manipis yung hair ko, hindi ko pinapansin, hindi ko siya binibigyan ng atensyon, ganon. Around nag-2021, 2022, nag-self-medicate ako kasi medyo nagiging parang konting obvious na siya. Nag-self-treatment ako, self-therapy, nagganto, gumamit ng gantong shampoo, gumamit ng gantong spray. Nung time na yon 2022. So, fast forward tayo sa 2023, na nagpa-check up ako and nalaman ko nga na I have male pattern baldness or androgenic alopecia. And ayun nga, na-share ko din dun sa video ko na una about my hair update na this was actually genetics din na played a part with having receding hairs. Na yun nga, sa aking ulo or sa aking forehead, ganyan. Genetics played a really big part in this. So yun nga. Ayun, na-discuss ko rin sa unang video na yun, na nalaman ko na merong mga ways na pwede nating i-treat or pwede nating makombat ang hair loss. Or in my case, yung androgenic alopecia, pwedeng makombat with some treatment or some ways. So, na-explain ko doon. Yung first way is what we will be focusing on today, which is yung oral medication or yung Propecia or finasteride na tablet na piniprescribe lamang ng dermatologist once na nagpa-consult ka sa kanila and they determined what is the cause of your hair loss. Yun nga. Then second way is yung isang way na pwede mong isabay sa first step, which is yung oral medication. Pwede mong isabay itong second step, which is yung paggamit ng mga hair topicals na medical grade na prescribe ng dermatologist. So, mga minoxidil and some hair serums or I think shampoos and treatments. Yun nga, para sa scalp, para ma-nourish lalo ang scalp. So, mga medical grade to guys. Hindi to basta-basta nabibili kagaya ng mga brand X dyan. Mga nabanggit kong brand X nung sa una kong video about my hair update. Yun nga, na dinispute ng dermatologist na pinag-check-upan ko. Nga. And etong second way na sinasabi ko is meron siya, yung doctor or dermatologist nyo, siya magbibigay sa inyo ng certain medical grade na topicals na pwede nyo gamitin sa hair. And syempre, last but not least way or third way to combat or treat hair loss or yung alopecia, or in my case na androgenic alopecia, is yung hair transplant. So hair transplant is done by, yun nga, either, nag-research ako about this So, hindi ko alam kung enough na yung research ko, pero, ang hair transplant ay mayroong parang dalawang, I think there are more may nabasa pa akong iba, pero parang merong dalawa na nag-main focus, which is yung first one is yung FUE. So, basically, yung FUE is grafting siya. So, kukuha lang ng mga ng follicles, as in mga whole follicles sa donor area ng hair mo or ng scalp mo, kukuha sila ng healthy na mga follicles. And if I'm not mistaken and yun yung itatanim nila or yung ilalagay nila dun sa mga problem areas mo o na gusto mong palagyan ng mga permanent hairs na via the transplant. And yung second one is FUI ata or FUF, I forgot. But basically yung pangalawa is medyo mas brutal siya. Brutal talaga. So yung pangalawa, ang gagawin is, I think majority yung ginagawa ng gantong case is yung mga super lala na talaga or super severe or super taas na ng hairline, like around here na yung loss, ganyan, hanggang dito na, pababa. So, basically, ang ginagawa din sa isang type ng hair transplant, isa sa maraming type ng hair transplant na pangalawang kinukwento ko, is yung kukuha sila ng isang patch ng skin sa scalp mo. Kukuha sila ng patch ng scalp mo dito sa may likod. Usually, nakikita ko sa mga pictures, dito sa likod kinukuha. Tapos ngayon, yung ano na yun, i-donate siya dito, yung donor area na yun, kukunin siya, and ilalagay siya dun sa area na problem mo or gusto mong palagyan ng hair transplant. So yun, ayun yung mga options, yung ways. Yun nga, na-discuss ko na rin yun sa first video ko about hair update. But right now guys, this video will be focusing on part 2 or the update that I have from 2nd month to 7th month. So that's from April to today, which is October 21st, 2023. So, 7 months duration ng paggamit ko ng Propecia or finasteride. Sa experience ko ng paggamit ng oral Propecia or ng finasteride, duration ng 2nd to 7th month ko, nagpa-check up ulit ako sa derma ko. And, syempre, concern na niraise ko ay marami na akong follow-up questions na niraise sa doctor ko, and I will be sharing it in this video. The first question I asked is, does the medication have some side effects like discomfort sa private parts? Ang sagot ng doktor ko ay meron, and based on my experience, malayo siya dun sa na-feel ko sa in-explain ni doktor. And sabi niya that 10% of people who take Propecia experience erectile dysfunction, but not all. My second question sa aking dermatologist is that, does stopping Propecia, like say after using it for 1 or 2 years, will remove its effects and make your hair thin again? She said yes, to be frank, due to our genetics or genetic makeup, or genes, if we came from a family na merong history ng hair thinning, kapag tumatanda, it can't be avoided. Masusolusyonan lang ito ng mga temporary solutions, which are supplements, topicals, and medications, which one of the example is yung Propecia na tablet na iniinom ko ngayon. And sabi na ng doctor ko or ng derma ko, the advised use of Propecia oral meds are for 2 to 8 months for maximum effect. But as she noticed the results from my hair was good na, she mentioned na since naka 6 months na ako, pwede ko na gawing tapered yung pag-inom, meaning I can take the Propecia thrice a week na lang. I can also use it continually the next 30 days, completing the 8 months period, then rest and only use the minoxidil she prescribed. Or I can continue taking Propecia during the next 30 days as daily or thrice a week, then combined use of combined use with minoxidil. She advised that for greater results, I can use both. Question number 3 I asked is that, I miss taking Propecia for a day. Will it impact my hair growth negatively? The dermatologist said that okay lang at walang problema and adverse effects. Though, pag hininto natin altogether or complete stop ng pag-inom ng Propecia, we might experience hair thinning or receding again. So, it's always important to always consult them so that every time we will stop using Propecia for a certain period and we decided to continue to use it again, we can combat the hair loss or hair thinning early. Basically, the derma of mindset that this might be a lifestyle na or a routine na that we will do yearly to prevent hair loss, because it's inevitable to reoccur once you stop taking Propecia. Yung fourth question ko is that, na-miss ko yung pag-take ng Propecia, pero ininom ko pa rin siya 2 hours past the time na kadalasan ko siyang iniinom. And okay lang ba yun, Doc? Tinanong ko, at meron ba yung any negative effects sa akin? Ang sabi ni Doctor ay it's okay to miss it,
Hindi naman siya antibiotic. You can take it as soon as naalala mo, then continue pag-inom sa next scheduled time. For the additional comments, naalala ko, inas ko sa doctor ko yung topicals na pinakaunang prescribe niya sa akin. And sabi niya, goods na naman yung result ng Propecia sa hair ko kahit yun lang yung tinetake ko. Pero mas maganda daw na sabayan ko pa rin ng minoxidil, kaya I can use the minoxidil drop na lang or yung concentrate mismo sa direct application sa scalp. And if sensitive daw yung scalp ko, I can use the foaming minoxidil na I think is shampoo hair treatment. The hair shampoo treatment was one of the 3 na initially prescribe sa akin ni Doc, kasama yung isa pang serum. But yun nga, as nagpa-check up ako, sabi ni Doc, no need to use na yung shampoo and yung serum unless sensitive ang scalp ko, which is seldom naman daw. So ayun na lang yung bibilin ko kay Doctora, which is yung minoxidil next time na pag-visit ko. Papartneran ko with Propecia pa rin.
That's how my second consultation went with my dermatologist. So it's more on follow-up questions or questions about permanent ba ang result ng Propecia, may experience ba ako something na ganito pag ganito ko yung Propecia, di ba? So yun nga lang yan guys. Yun nga guys, continuing with the video. Sa ating 2nd to 7th month use ng Propecia, very excited talaga akong i-shoot tong video na to guys. Kasi I feel that this would really help raise awareness with regards to alopecia or hair loss mismo, na it can be treated or there are some ways to treat it or combat it, and you would not want to do it by yourself, and a doctor's opinion or a doctor's advice is really the best advice that you could get, because yun nga, mas scientifically accurate or based talaga sa facts yung makukuha mong information. And yun nga, syempre there are studies made with these treatments or therapies that the doctors will be providing you, kaya much better to visit your dermatologist about these conditions na na-experience mo if you are suffering from alopecia or hair loss, para ma-treat agad habang bata pa. Going back to what I was saying, I was really ecstatic, really excited to share with you guys yung experience ko with Propecia simula nung second or around, I think nag-show yung mga new hairs or nag-sprout yung new hairs ko guys, nag-sprout siya. Unlike sa pinakita ko sa una kong video na grabe ang taas talaga. Ayan guys, so papakita ko sa inyo kung gaano nagbago yung hair ko. Ayun, nakikita nyo ba yan? Meron na siya guys. Meron na siya. Hindi na siya ganun kataas. Hindi siya ganun ka the best. Pero nasa 7th month pa lang naman ako. I trusted the process and I will continue to trust the process, even though maraming anxiety minsan na feeling ko, parang ganun pa din, or feeling ko hindi pa enough. And ayun nga, I'm really there with the journey pa rin sa buhok ko. Kaya ayun, pinakita ko sa inyo guys yung aking hair now. So, i-zoom ko ulit siya. Ipapakita ko siya ng mas malapitan sa inyo. Ayan siya sa ngayon. May mga baby hairs or may mga tumutubong mas bagong hairs dyan. And dito rin. Ayan. Ito guys. Mas maganda siya. Mas maganda yung tubo ngayon. Mas makapal. Hindi man super kapal, pero mas malaki yung improvement kesa nung hindi ako nagtitake ng Propecia. Sobrang laki ng difference. Sobrang, alam nyo, simula nung nakikita ko nagsasprout na uli yung hair ko po unti-unti netong past few months. Grabe, nakakadagdag talaga siya ng confidence. Nakakabalik siya ng confidence. Napaka-fulfilling niya kasi pati yung family ko, nakita nila akong mag-struggle talaga sa sobrang nipis ng buhok nitong early 2023 hanggang sa nakita nilang lumago talaga uli yung buhok ko dito sa may harap. And even dito may mga spots ako here na maninipis talaga, kagaya ng pinakita ko sa video. Pero nakita nyo, tumubo talaga siya. As in, tinubuan talaga siya ng mga hairs. Hindi man new hairs. Siguro yung mga nandito na hair, mas pina-healthy siya nung medicine na Propecia. And ayun, I could never imagine talaga na nung una, hindi ko alam na nagsa-self-medicate ako, hindi ko alam or may mga ways pala. And grabe lang na na-restore niya yung confidence ko kahit papano. Though I'm still in the process of accepting na it's a part of my genes. So it's actually normal for me in my case dahil nga sa lahi. Really uplifting to see that you can maintain it. Sa mga nabasa kong research or napanood kong vlogs na same din sa sinagot ng dermatologist ko based dun sa Q&A na clip na shinare ko kanina. Ayun nga, hair loss is actually a maintenance thing. There's no like oral or topical solution that will cure it. Diving into the research more on hair loss, the best way to cure it is, which is yung hair transplant na nga, which is pricey para sa akin sa ngayon. Yun, pero that is the permanent solution for hair loss. So, bali parang tatapalan nga siya ng donor area na hair follicle or hair graft and lalagay dun sa problem areas mo. Sinabi sa akin ng dermatologist ko na, yun nga, maintenance lang ang Propecia or ang oral medicine and ang topical, which is yung minoxidils. Same with na sinabi ng mga doctor sa YouTube na maintenance nga siya. Pero sa ngayon, yun nga, I'm really happy lang talaga na sa progress na nakita ko from 2nd month to 7th month. And sa shinare kong video sa inyo, nakita nyo naman grabe yung difference. Kaya, sa mga nanonood dyan, if you are struggling with hair loss or alopecia, babae ka man o lalaki, it's best to consult a dermatologist for the best solution. You will ask me guys, what are my thoughts in relation sa aking hair growth journey or sa aking hair journey ba? So, ang masasabi ko lang, sa ngayon, I'm just really satisfied that I'm seeing results with the maintenance options. Though I'm just using sa ngayon yung oral, okay lang kasi may results and magandang results niya. But now, hindi pa ako nakaka-drop by ulit sa office niya to buy it and sobrang nag-procrastinate ako, hindi pa ako nakabili ulit. Pero pag nakabili ako ulit, ayun, isasabay ko na siya. And then maybe I'll make another video showing naman yung results ng aking hair growth while using the 2 steps. Kasi nung una kala ko wala talagang hope. But now, I am relieved na merong hope pa naman. Ayun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this helped you guys, leave a like, a comment, or if you know someone you think this video could help them, you could share this video to them. Comment if you have any questions that I can answer with the best of my knowledge. Very thankful ako sa inyo and thank you for joining this journey with me. Thank you sa pagsama sa aking experience so far with my hair journey. And I know this is not the end. And I will be releasing a few updates or a few more vlogs maybe soon or updates sooner sa pagtagal ko pa ng paggamit ng medications or ng treatments para sa aking hair. And ayun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And kung nakaabot ka dito sa end ng video na to, thank you so much. There's hope. Don't doubt. There's hope if you are looking at the right place. Thank you ulit so much. I appreciate all of you and have a great day ahead no matter what day it is right now. So, goodbye and see you in my next vlogs. Bye.